Hello everyone, it's your girl JoJo coming to you with a review for Mary Mary Season 5, Episode 1. So let's get into the review. Okay, if I'm not looking too happy, it is because it's my second time recording this video. My computer has decided that it does not want to upload long files, so I'm going to have to cut this up. I'm so aggravated. But just when I felt like giving up, I gave myself a pep talk. I have been trying to start this channel for too long, and Mary Mary is the perfect show to do it because I promise I done called on the Lord about 1,500 times about starting this channel, and I really feel like it's something I want to do. Even if it's not but 3 people watching, I need to prove to myself I can do it. Y'all ever get like that? Like you wanted to do something and now you have to prove to yourself that yes, you can do it. So I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm going to make it work. I'm not going to let a computer issue stop me from doing this review. I'm just going to have to break it up. So I probably am going to look a little different in different clips. It's because it's being pretty much filmed out of order. And we know how that goes because we watch a lot of reality TV, right? Okay, y'all. So let's just start off by saying this. I like Erica. I like Tina. I love Mary Mary. I love Mary Mary together. I'm glad to see these women back on my television screen. I know that people have their thoughts about, you know, we gonna say who really got the thoughts. Church folk, okay, because I know it's us for the most part. People have their thoughts about this type of thing being on TV, about, you know, folks who are in the church, folks who are gospel artists, Christians, what have you, being on the television screen, and you know the effect that it has and all of that. I know that people have their opinions. It's fine if you have your opinion. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is thinking that because these people are on TV, they're going to make us, and by us I mean church folk, Christians, whatever you want to call it, look bad. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there are enough of us out here just living in the regular world that can make it look bad, okay? That can make it look really bad. I can appreciate that it is 2 women on this show who are showing that, you know, just because we try to live our life to a certain standard does not mean that everything is perfect, does not mean that we don't, you know, falter, our lives don't falter. But the thing is, we try to work on our relationship with God. We try to work on our relationship with our family, our husbands. We are watching women struggle in the balance of trying to serve God, be good wives, be good mothers, be strong mothers, be strong artists, trying to fulfill the purpose that God gave them while also being the woman that God called them to be. I don't see why anybody would have a problem watching that. We don't even see a lot of that on television. You know, people being mothers and wives and, you know, really trying to find that balance. Okay, we don't see that a lot in our reality TV. So yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. And you know, a lot of people have strayed from the church and for various reasons, and I think it's because a lot of times, you know, people don't act like they're human. I like to see church folk that's human. You know what I mean? Like, they know they're not perfect. They're not trying to call nobody else perfect. They're just trying to say, let's try to live the best life we can. Let's try. Let's try to put forth some effort instead of saying, oh, you know, God know my heart. Okay, let's try. And I can appreciate that from this show. I can appreciate what this show is trying to do, and I don't have no problem with it. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. But that's the last rant and rave I'm going to go on for a while. We just going to go ahead and talk about this show now. I will say this. 2016, clean slate. We're going to try to forget everything that we've seen in the prior seasons. And try not to have no bias towards nobody. But I will say, if I see a trend of how you've been acting, and I need to take it back to season 2 and remind you of where that got you, I will do it. I'm not above it. I am not above it. I'm going to get into my light. It's dark in my apartment now. You guys know I am working on getting all this better. A new computer, new lighting, definitely a new camera. You guys, I'm just trying really hard to get an Apple computer or a Mac of some sort, because what I got going on now is a tragedy and it's so difficult. But like I said, I am going to do this channel if it's the last thing I do. So anyway, excuse the lighting. This is the best I can do right now. So Warren and a representative from Sony Entertainment, I believe his name was Sonny, but don't quote me on that. They're talking about what we've been talking about, the Mary Mary album. When are we going to get the album? Why don't we have the album? Do the girls want to do the album? Where's the album? We have given you money and y'all have not produced an album. So Warren is just kind of like, look, I don't know what you want me to do, Sonny. I mean, this is my wife. This is my sister-in-law. And Sonny is just like, well, normally, you know, you have a firm hand over your artist. I was just like, oh, Warren, you ain't no L.A. Reid, is you? Let me find out. But Warren is just like, it's different this time. You know, it's my wife and my sister-in-law. It's not just regular folk, you know, that I can talk into doing stuff. You know, they're very firm, and I can't threaten to sue them because they're family. Okay, suing my wife would be like suing myself, which is very true. And Sonny just like looked like he ain't got no time for it. He looked like one of them people that can smile and cuss you out at the same time. So he's just kind of like, well, you know, we need an album, and you know, the girls got to do the album, and you know, I need help. You know, that's kind of how you talking to him. And Warren is just like, look, I'm gonna work on it, I'm gonna see what I can do, but I'm telling you, like, right now Tina is not wanting to do this album. I don't know what we're going to do. Flip over to Tina, and y'all, I miss Tina. I really did. Tina is working on her solo project. She lets us know that she is doing it independent, which means independent, okay? By yourself. Your money, your time, your effort, all of that. And she is definitely trying to do it all. We know how Tina is, right? So Tina's there. She's with her assistant, and she's called Gugu because she's about to go on a 6-week tour, and she needs Gugu to style her. Okay, so Gugu comes in, she got a striped dress, and Tina just like, no, you know, I don't want that. I done gained a little weight, you know, I got a lot of weight on me. She says that she is her post-pregnancy weight right now, like after she done had a baby, and you know, that ain't good because she ain't had no baby in over a year. Tells Gugu everything that she's doing, and Gugu is just like, you know, Tina is doing too much. She said this in her confessional. Tina is doing too much. She is like a ticking time bomb, and I would hate to be around when she explodes. And Gugu, girl, we gonna hate to be around too. I'm gonna hate to be around when she explodes. We all gonna be watching. We definitely all gonna be watching. Gugu gives her a dress. The dress is like a floral print. It kind of crosses in the front. Very pretty. I mean, very, you know, hugs her curves, hugs her figure. When she came out and she was walking in that dress, I was like, that. I almost cussed y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to do these reviews without cussing, especially this one, because these women, you know, what the show is about. And I'm trying to do something different, you know, with my reviews. I see a lot of people on YouTube who would prefer that YouTubers don't curse. And, you know, that's kind of hard to do when you are known for letting them fly. But I'm just trying to create a different environment. You know, maybe people will want to watch. You know, maybe that'll be my market, the non-cursing market. We'll see, though. But I'm going to tell you, it ain't nothing I do on a regular, because JoJo can put some words together. I really can. So it's hard for me, but it's good for me too, because I need to learn how to chill out with all that. So when she came out, though, I almost cussed y'all, because that body, that Tina, Erica too, got y'all, that whole family actually know they got some figure on them. I'm talking about Babao. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, y'all, she looked so good. I can't even really tell that she's put weight on. You know, it's her normal curves. She's standing there. She was like, I got a little extra stomach, but you know, my curves are still there. I was like, girl, you definitely got it going on in the right places. No hate here. Okay, the slim thick girls, I know I had rolled my eyes, because you know, when we gain weight, we get all the back fat, and you know, my stomach, I be looking like, y'all know how a baby look, like a fat baby. The legs be little, but the stomach be real round, and now all I need is a diaper, and that will complete the whole entire look. I just be looking big. That's why I try not, when I put on weight, it go to all the wrong places. It don't go here, it don't go to the butt, the thighs, it goes straight to the stomach, and it just be round. She's definitely a curvy girl. She looks good. She looks really good to me. She turned around, you know, she's showing a little bit of, you know, the little booty action. She just like, yeah, Teddy liked all this, and she kind of hit it a little bit. I was like, okay, now, Tina, don't go too far on this TV. It kind of looked like she might have wanted, you know, to drop it a little bit. I was like, don't do it, girl, because I'm going to do it with you. Hey, work, 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 work. Mitch, what are you doing here, Mitch? Okay, Mitch is there, and Mitch is calling because he needs to talk to Warren. He got some very important business to discuss with Warren. Y'all know Warren don't like Mitch. He don't want to talk to Mitch. So Mitch is calling, and the secretary answers, and I promise you, Ain't nobody finna tell me that that secretary wasn't sitting down right across from Warren with the speakerphone on. Warren could hear everything and she was taking her cues from him, because this is how she was talking, y'all. Mitchell? Celeric? Oh, what can I do for you, Mitch? Mitch was just like, I need to talk to Warren. I need to discuss business with him. Well, Warren is booked for, what did you say? You said, are you booked? You want me to tell me you're here? You want me to tell me you went to lunch? You want me to tell him you stepped out? Did you go smoke a cigarette? What do you want me to tell him? Tell him you're booked. Tell him you're booked. Okay. So she on the phone, she's just like, he is all booked up for the day. He can't come to the phone. I was just like, who is this girl? Do she want to be an actress? Because there's no way, there's never going to be any way that she's going to make it with an acting career, because she did a terrible job over the phone. What, Mitch? Warren, next time you want to play it cool and you want to avoid somebody, don't get her to answer the phone. It's like when you had your kids, when you tell the kids to tell the bill collector that you ain't there, they be like, my mama said she ain't here. That's exactly what baby girl was giving me. And Mitchell was just like, all right, I'll call back though, but just know I need to talk to him. So they're out to eat, Erica and Warren and Teddy and Tina. They're eating, they're talking, and Warren is kind of like, making little jokes, making little comments, trying to ease into the conversation. That's my movement for ease into. So he's talking to them, and he's just like, well, Tina, how's everything going? And Tina's just like, everything is going well. I'm a little bit stressed out. There's a lot going on. I'm really overwhelmed, but, we got this message. We got this purpose that we want to give, and we want to give, be able to give it. Y'all know that everything that she's doing is to tell the story of everything that she went through with Teddy, and them to talk about their marriage, and, for people who might be going through it, or newly married couples, all of that. So Warren is just like, well, let's talk about what we really need to talk about. It. Tina and Teddy was just like, okay, now what is it that you want? So Warren just pretty much says, I talked to Sony, the spot I'm in. I need to know, are you going to do this album? You have to do this album. They've been waiting on a Mary Mary album. Well, excuse me. Tina is not for it. We knew she wasn't going to be for it. And Warren says in his confessional, I can't let Erica know about this money. I don't want to let Erica, it's hair in my eye, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't want to let Erica know how much money that we owe Sony right now, because if I tell her, Erica is going to freak out. And you darn right, I'm telling you, if you tell me we owe somebody 6 figures, I'm flipping the table. I'm going to be real. I like Warren because he made a comment. He said that I want to handle this as a man. I'm the man of my household, and I want to take care of things. And really, Warren, if you want to take care of things, don't be accepting no advance money that you can't deliver on. But that's another story for another day. But I like the fact that he's trying to take care of it and make it work and trying to find solutions. Warren is definitely an example of the type of man, I don't know about looks, but personality, he probably is the type of man that I would want to date, because he's a very take charge, take care of home, take care of fam, grind type of man, and I like that in a man. I do a lot, I worry a lot, I am a lot emotionally and all of that, and I need a man who can tell me to sit down, calm down, I got it, I don't need your help. That kind of stuff, I like that. Get on over there and sit down. What I tell you? And you ain't wearing that either. Teddy, on the other hand, y'all, Teddy ain't saying nothing. He literally is just sitting, literally, like they told him, come sit beside Tina and don't say nothing. That is exactly what Teddy is just kind of like, he's very, Teddy too passive for me. For the type of woman that I am, I can't take it. But I guess it works for Tina, because Tina is not passive at all. She's very aggressive, and maybe she needs somebody who is way more chill and way more laid back. Because if she wasn't with somebody who was like Teddy, she probably would be arguing with her husband all the time, because she's very much a boss hog, and I see why she has to do so much to make sure that Teddy feels he's number one, because as strong as her personality is, it would be very easy for Tina to emasculate a man. Can anybody kind of see that in her? So I think that's why she used to do a lot of that, you know, I gotta go home and I gotta go be like this and I gotta go be with my husband, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And honey, when you wasn't doing it, he was, what did I say? I said we wasn't bringing that up, didn't I? Okay. Closed mouths. Closed mouths. So Tina basically just looked at Warner just like, you know what, I'm booked, okay? Booked. Kelly Price, I'm booked. At the end of the day, Kelly Price is booked. Erica and Warner at the piano playing some song and having a good time. Seemed like, I don't know, they're working on some music. And there's a phone call. Okay, Warren answers it on speakerphone. The man after my own heart. Answer that phone and hit speaker. Who calling us? He answers the phone and there's somebody named Dan. I don't know who Dan. I didn't see his name pop up on the screen. I just heard Dan. And Dan is talking about the gospel explosion. I'm excited about it. And they want Mary Mary. They want Mary Mary to be there. I gotta have Mary Mary. And Warren's just like, ooh, yeah, tell them we ain't gonna be able to do that, bruh, because we ain't got no Mary Mary, and Mary Mary ain't gonna be there, Tina ain't gonna be there. And Erica just like, yeah, we gonna be there. Say, what now, yo? Who gonna be there? And Erica's just like, us, you know, Mary Mary, I got a plan, you gotta trust me, I got a plan. So she tell Dan that they gonna be there, and Dan's just like, okay, you know, that's all I need to hear. All I know is once I put you on the list, you better show up, because if you don't, somebody gonna have to run me some money. But Erica's gonna go talk to Tina because she feels like she has a plan and she feels like she can set her plan in motion. Little does she know Tina ain't gonna be about it, but okay, she gonna try to go over there anyway. She called Google and say, hey, I need you to be available to style Mary Mary. We going to New Jersey. And Google was just like, Mary who now? And she said, I'm on the way to Tina's right now. We going, and you know, don't worry about it. I'm about to get everything in place. And Google was like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not the one that need to be worried. I'm gonna be where I'm supposed to be. Or y'all gonna be there, basically, is how Google is acting. Erica's just like, yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan. You know, all she needs to do is remember how much she missed Mary Mary. You know, Mary Mary was fun and all this, that, and the other. I'm gonna get her on board. I'm gonna get her on board. So we're gonna see about this board she gonna be getting Tina on. So Erica shows up at Tina's house, and Tina is upstairs with the assistant in the office working on tour stuff, and it's a whole lot going on, and Tina is doing a whole bunch, and Erica tells her she's doing a whole bunch. And she was just like, what are you doing? Well, you need to get some people, you know, a team to do all of this. Why you got all this going on? And she's just like, look, I'm independent. You know, I don't want to do it with nobody else because, you know, people got agendas, and every time somebody work for you, they got an agenda. I was just like, Lord, she losing it. She is losing it. And Erica's just like, okay, well, enough with all that. Before you get done with all this, what you need to do is come on tour with Mary Mary. Okay, we're going to do a show. We're going to do New Jersey and this, that, and the other. And Tina looking at her like, no, we not. Okay, I'm not doing that. You see I got a whole bunch of mess going on. I'm not finna add nothing else on top of my mess. You crazy. I'm not doing that. So Erica's plan is failing miserably, and she tried to save it with a come on, you know, we can do it, you know, Teddy can play the drums. Just like, what? Was that your last ditch effort, Erica? Trying to throw a husband in, because you know he need a job too. You know, Teddy trying to be about a chick. That's one thing I always have thought about Teddy, that he just really wanted to be a star. And I okay, what I say, y'all. Zipped. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Okay, so Erica's plan does not work. Tina's just like, no, I'm not doing that, and you done volunteered us to do something that I'm not gonna do, so you better figure it out. Tina is doing the most right now. She's doing a whole lot of work. She's working on a solo. You know, she looked like she pretty much has got it going from both ends. And she calls Stephanie. I guess Stephanie is like the booking agent. Stephanie tells her that some cities done dropped out and on the tour, and all of this, that, and other. It was only 6 weeks long, so I'm just like, shoot, if 3 cities done dropped out, that's half the tour. And Tina's just like, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Like, I'm upset about this, and I don't know what to do. And we see what Google was talking about, okay? She is, you know, burning the candle on both ends. She's getting tired. She is ticking, and she probably will explode if she does not, you know, find some relief sometime soon. So, she's just like, well, you know what I need to do? I need to talk to my husband. Y'all know how Tina is. It's always my husband. So her and Teddy, they go to like this little, look like a little cafe or something like that. I tell you what, that ain't spoiled her appetite, because baby girl don't mind, you know, getting down on some, look like she was eating maybe some bread and doing some other stuff. So they both sitting there, they talking, and she was just like, I feel like I just want to run away for a little bit and just get away from everything, and, you know, just really get somewhere. And, you know, she was talking in them real low tones, like them tones that you be talking in right before you start crying, when you just be like, you know, and I just feel like I need to do this because I ain't gonna be able to I was waiting on her voice to get real low and start cracking, but it, and y'all know how Teddy is, very cool, calm, and collected. He just like, well, you know, maybe you should do what Erica said, and, you know, that would really relieve your stress. You love Mary. Mary is fun, and, you know, what you doing right now is everything that Mary already is. What you trying to do, Mary already is. All good points. It's just Teddy. You know, it just, and a lot of it, there's a lot of men like that. My stepdad is a lot like that. You know, he gonna say what he got to say. It's gonna be at that same tone, and that's gonna be it. If you got all them dramatics for him, honey, you can save it. And so, you know, and Tina does give us dramatic. You know, she definitely needs to go up for a part in a Madea play. Okay, I could definitely see her as a main character. Erica and Warren are in the kitchen playing around, laughing, having a good time, you know, doing, you know, husband and wife relationship goal type things. And in walks Tina, okay, and Warren is mad. Warren was mad. He wasn't even looking. You know how when you be so aggravated with somebody, you don't even look them in the face. They come in the room and you be like, that's what Warren was doing to Tina. So she comes in and she's just like, hey, everybody. She sit down on the counter. I was just like, don't nobody ever sit in chairs at Erica's house. She need to get some bar stools. So they sitting in there and they're talking to each other, and she's just like, well, look, I got a lot going on, and if I don't relieve some of the stress, I'm going to go crazy. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe I need to do something that's going to make me happy. Maybe I need to do something that's going to relieve some of the stress. So Erica's just like, say what now? Okay, now what is this I'm hearing? Okay, I'm hearing that, you know. I'm hearing like you might want to. What is that, y'all? She didn't do that. Why did I feel the need to give y'all? Why did I feel the need to give y'all that? So, Erica's just like, sound like you want to do this show. And she was just like, yes, I want to do the show. I'm going to do Mary for a little bit, or this, that, and the other. And that is the first time that we have seen Warren smile just about the whole episode. He is just like, yes, okay. I'm excited, all right? But Warren ain't no fool, okay? Because Warren knows she said that she was going to do Mary show. She ain't say nothing about no album. And in her confessionals, Tina goes, you know, I'm going to do about 2 or 3 shows, and that's going to be it. Ain't going to be no Mary album still. It's the day of the show, and the girls have sound check. They are in Newark, New Jersey. Everybody is there. Everybody is on time for sound check, and we all know who's not there, right? Tina's not there. Even Teddy is there, you know, setting up his drum. Erica said, where's your wife? And she's just like, well, you know, she thought she could squeeze some promo in, you know, for Mary. I didn't think she was going to be able to do it. I thought she was going to be late, so, you know, she always late. So I came on the sound check. I was just like, again, that Teddy is a perfect example. That's why I could not deal with him. Okay, you go. Not that you can talk Tina out of doing anything, but I was just like, oh. So she is at, you know, some XM radio station talking to a lady, and, you know, she's talking to the audience, basically telling the lady how she's doing everything for herself now, and, you know, she appreciates her team so much more now, the team that she had with Mary, and she's going to treat them right from here on out, because trying to produce an album is, trying to produce And she is going to treat her team right, because trying to produce an album, trying to do a tour on your own is a whole lot of work. And now she has more respect for the people who do it. You know, they bring up Mitch jokingly. She tells them, you know, that was a season and all this, that, and the other. I can appreciate what Tina is doing. You know, you want to try to get your hustle on any way that you can. But I do have to say that it does seem a little bit like Get Back. It seems like it is a little bit of a Get Back to Warren, a Get Back to Erica, okay, for them being so involved in Erica's project and not really want nothing to do with the whole Mary Mary scene when Tina brought it up, okay. It never seemed like these two on the same page. One of them want to do it, the other one don't. The other one want to do it, you know, somebody else don't. When really, Tina, you are the one who initially walked away from Mary Mary, okay. You wanted to come back, you wanted to do it again, you blamed it on the fact that you had a lot going on, and that's very true, but you know, you tried to come back in it, and then you was like, no, now I want to do this solo thing, and I wanted to be me and Teddy, and I don't have time for anything else. But it's like you want some of the benefit of Mary Mary and the joy of Mary Mary, but you don't want the work of Mary Mary. And I do think it is because you are trying to get your message out, and you do want people to know what you and your, you know, you got a testimony. I got all that. But I can't help but feel, okay, this is just how I feel. I do feel like you hold resentment a little bit towards Erica and Warren, and you're doing a lot of this, you know, a lot of the you know, uncompromising way that you have. I think a lot of it is because you were hurt by the fact that your sister really did go and do her own thing when you left, because I don't think you expected that out of her. So Tina finally decides she want to show her big behind up, and I really do literally mean a big behind. She was walking in them leggings, and I was like, good God almighty, that is a lot of butt. That girl got a big old butt. We be talking about Phaedra and them booty on Real Housewives, honey. I ain't got nothing on the Tina Campbell. So she coming in, and you know, she just like, okay, hey, how everybody doing? What's going on? What's going on? And Erica like, oh, hey, Solo. Hey, how you doing? She's just like, when you do stuff and you do solo stuff, you need to do it on solo hours. You working on Mary time, you need to learn how to balance, which is true. Okay, and Tina's just like, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. You know, Erica knew I had a lot going on. She knew I had a lot going on. Yeah, you knew you had a lot going on. Okay, there, Mary ain't know nothing about what you had going on. You knew you had a lot going on. And if you knew you had a lot going on, then you should have either got there a day earlier. You should have arranged your time better. Okay, I'm with Erica. Business is business. You are here for Mary. When Mary has a time slot for something, you need to be there. Okay, Erica makes a good point. When I was doing my solo stuff, I made time. Y'all, I'm glancing at my computer because I'm watching and talking at the same time. I'm trying to, the commercial about to go off. So she's just like, I made time for Mary. You know, I had Mary here and I had solo here. So you need to learn how to do, you know, the same thing. And Tina's just like, y'all know how she is. She don't care. So she goes back and she gets dressed. Gugu is there. Gugu is so pretty, you guys. I love Gugu. She is such a cute girl. Again, she got that same type of body. That's some thick, voluptuous, I mean, bow type of, y'all can't see what I'm doing down here, but you know, talk about a coat by all of them. All of them. They are some good looking thick girls, okay? They got it right. They are the definition of curvy to me. Y'all know how when people use the word curvy and you kind of be looking at them like ain't no curves, bro. I mean I'm not trying to be rude. I know I'm slim. I'm not trying to offend the big girls, but I think there's a difference between curvy and you just big. I feel bad. Am I wrong, y'all? I'm sorry if I offend somebody, but when I think curvy, Tina got on some glitter pants, and as soon as she walked out, I was just like, no, I don't like it. I'm not comfortable and I don't like it. And she is the exact same way. I'm not comfortable and I don't like it. And Erica's just like, it ain't bad, you know, you juicy. You get your juicy self out on that stage like a juicy girl should. You know, she just keep calling her that in the confessionals. And Tina don't look bad, but those pants are not the move. And she's just like, well, Google, what you want me to do? I told you I was uncomfortable. I told you I was big. And I look like a whale of a good time in this, and I don't like this. And, you know, what if my thighs rub together and all the sequins fall on the floor? And Google like, well, stop eating. Shoot, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm big too. So, Tina just like, I don't like this. I'm not wearing this. It's not flattering. It don't look good. And it don't look good. It don't even got nothing to do with the fact that she big. I just don't like them glitter pants. It gives me Disco Inferno. I burn, baby, burn. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, and Warren comes in and he just like, yeah, no, I probably wouldn't do that. And Tina just like, thank you, Warren. My brother, like, he always gonna keep it real and this, that, and the other. And she just like, okay, Google, give me some more options. So Erica mad. She don't know why Warren would say that, knowing that they about to be late, knowing that Tina always does this. Tina always makes it an issue. So, you know, now the trailer on right now, y'all. So now she's just like aggravated with Warren. But, you know, I appreciate Warren for keeping it real. Shoot, I would love to have me a man like that that's just gonna be like, no, baby, do I need to put my Spanx on today? Yes. Yes, you do. You need to put it on. All right, y'all, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get my money ordered. My rent due. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so Mary, they get out on stage, they perform, they are beautiful. I love these girls, y'all. I love their energy. I love the connection that they have with each other. I love the connection that they have with the audience. Tina is very much the bravado, okay? She is very much the bravado. Even when I see Erica perform by herself, it almost seemed like she trying to work up a little extra, because that has in the past been Tina's job, okay? Tina is the extra, you know. Tina is the, you know, come on, you know, she is that girl. You know, then she get the hollering on the microphone. You know, we church folk, we love a good we love that. And Tina always give it to us. And you know, I just love seeing them on that stage together. Didn't y'all? I mean, it was just really good. Until, and not that this was a problem, y'all know, Tina had to usher in her testimony, as she so often does. You know, she's just like, you know, I've been through a lot these past few months. You know, my husband cheated on me, and my husband did this, and my family had grown, you know, with some other women, and this, that, and the other. And she looked at the audience and said, when I start talking, y'all get nervous. Not just them, Tina. We get nervous at home, too. Every time you grab the microphone, everybody be at home like this right here. Because we don't know what you about to do. She get the microphone. Erica kind of goes to sit down. You know, Teddy in the back making his normal face. Like, I don't know if Teddy be embarrassed or if he don't care. He just kind of be like, it's just, you know, no emotion. And, you know, he's kind of talking to, you know, he's kind of just kind of fiddling around with his drums. And Tina keeps talking, and she's just like, well, you can't tell me God ain't good because my husband is here tonight. And, you know, Teddy just like, yes, me, husband, me, cheating husband, that's me. And she sings a song from, I guess, her solo project. And it was good of Erica and the production team to allow her to do that. Erica went and kind of sat down in the back and let her have her moment, but she was supportive. She was still singing with her, and I thought that that was good. I liked seeing the support that Erica had for her sister. That made me proud. That made me happy. I ain't gonna say what I was thinking, but I know y'all thinking it too. Okay, what it would, you know, how has it been on the flip? But Erica was supportive, you know, in the background for her sister, and I thought that was good. You know, the song was good. It was like a slow, you know, type of I've been through it type, you know, he brought me through, that type of feel. And, you know, while they were performing, Warren was smiling, kind of looking like, I'm about to get this album. And how about he finds out that, Sony, not Sony, what is his name? Whoever his name is from Sony Entertainment that he was meeting with earlier in the show is at the Gospel Explosion too. And he is backstage and he is watching. And Warren's smile was just like, he was over it, okay? He's just like, what is he doing here? I don't want to talk about this tonight. So after the show is over, the girls are backstage, and I guess Warren called himself about to go back there. Didn't it almost look like Warren was trying to run away? That scene had me laughing. I had to rewind it, y'all. It was so funny to me. Warren walked out that door. He was just like, I kind of walked out the door, and then Sonny just like, hey, the dude from Sony is just like, hey, Warren. He's just like, oh, hey, what's going on? You they dap each other up. And the whole time old dude was talking, I was like, who does he sound like, y'all? Then he kind of sound like in DC. He's just like, okay, so, when we gonna get the album? We excited. The fans, they love Mary Mary. They love I can't do it, but he was just asking when they were gonna get this album, and Warren was feeling around. He almost was stuttering. He was just like, the girls, they busy, they got their own schedules. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. And he's just like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When can I hear it? When can I hear something? He putting the pressure on real tough. Okay, Sony has trained him well. And he's just like, well, when can I hear something? Well, when are they gonna be? How the girls feeling? What's going on? He going back and forth. And Warren is just like, well, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get the girls together. It's been a good night, and I think they'll be up for it. But I got to see what I can do. So. Thank you guys for watching. Please give me any suggestions that you have. I talk with my tongue. Ain't no changing it. I've been working on it. I really am trying. It's gotten better, so don't suggest that. I do have new glasses. I just don't have them on yet, so I know this is annoying. And other than that, if you have anything else you want to give me, y'all see I got my coat on now. I just came back here from outside. It's cold in here, y'all. South Carolina got the craziest weather. Anyway, let me know if you have any suggestions. Thank you for watching. Please tell a friend. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any improvements, let me know. Be kind, because I will always be kind to you. Thanks. Bye.